Hello everyone, hope you're all well. Here is my DIY ombre hair tutorial slash talk through, and this is sort of the end finished result. It's a lot different to how I had it before, but I will just talk about it at the end, and I'm just gonna talk through some points that I do recommend you guys go through, and then I will move on to the tutorial, and then I will at the end will sort of go through a bit of background history on my hair. I'm not sure how it's picking up on camera, but it's a bit more kind of Annie from 90210. It's got a bit more of that kind of coppery tone to it, which I quite like. So for all of you guys who actually don't know what ombre hair is, it's basically a gradient effect of your hair when it goes from darker to lighter to very light, or just to lighter. Before I get lots of questions, this does damage your hair. At the end of the day, you are using bleach on your hair. That's another point, but I will go on to that in a second. It does damage your hair. I mean, if I touch my hair right now, it's not healthy because I have just bleached the ends of my hair. But I will say that it's not something I'm going to keep doing for the rest of my life, and I will get bored of it soon enough. So it's not like I'm going full blonde throughout my hair, so it shouldn't be too bad, and you can always cut the ends if they get really, really terrible. Second point is you must, in my opinion, you must use bleach. I have not really seen anyone else who's done a video of this without using bleach. If you've done it yourself and not used bleach, then tell me below, but I don't think it's going to work otherwise, because the colour, it needs to be light. It needs to go near enough blonde or a lot lighter than your hair, and in order to do that you're going to need bleach. A normal colour is not going to go light enough. Not on a colour like mine anyway. I don't know how this would turn out if you have black or blonde hair, but this is for sort of the brunettes out there who want to do this, or people who have blonde hair or black hair and want to get some sort of pointers from me. So yeah, hopefully this is going to help everybody, but I'm a brunette, so I can only speak for my own sort of hair colour and hair type. So the bleach I actually used is the Perfect Blonde Cream Highlight Kit by L'Oreal Paris, which looks like this. And I actually read Zoe's blog, and she did a blog post on how she DIY ombred her hair, and I love her hair. And she also has a few kind of hair care videos as well. She's got a YouTube channel, and I will just put everything in the down bar. So I read up on her blog and took a picture of the dye and, trudged down to Boots and purchased this. I think it's around £5, I'm not really sure, but it's massive. And yeah, it's basically a highlighting kit, and that is what you're going to need, basically bleach. So I do recommend you to do a skin test if you are allergic or you have sensitive skin and things like that. So it does say inside as well, they recommend you to do a skin test. And it basically comes with the mixing mediums, like to mix the bleach with. I've just kept the old bottle to show you guys, and then a very crumpled set of instructions. And it will tell you guys, and I do show it in the video as well, sort of from your hair colour what this bleach is going to do. So if you have light to dark blonde hair, it says the time. If you have brown to dark brown hair, it says the time as well. Right there, if you guys can see. And it does just come with the whole sort of instructions and everything, so yeah, it's kind of foolproof really, to be honest with you. The technique I used is I did this in 2 steps, and that is kind of what I took from a lot of people, from reading a lot of blogs and things, and this is the sort of effect you will come out with, where it's much more kind of faded. So step 1 is apply most of the bleach kind of at the ends of your hair. So I did it probably, I don't know, you guys could probably be able to see about there. My hair is semi-length. I mean, to some of you this might be long hair, but to me this feels quite short at the moment. So I basically applied it right there, and you will see it in the video. I left that for about, I started it at 2:30, and I ended up washing my hair probably around 2:45, something like that, because I had already got a little bit bleach right at the ends of my hair from when I had ombre hair previously, so I didn't want to kind of overdo it. So I didn't leave it in for that long, and I did actually think I would have to leave it in for like 40 minutes, but it only ended up being like I said, like 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So this is what came out. I went to wash my hair, and then my hair was wet, and then I reapplied the bleach kind of higher up. You guys will be able to see. Probably about here. And I applied it to this section. And then I left in the second part for about 10 to 15 minutes. Also, really important is keep checking the colour. I think this is a very easy thing to do at home, but the hardest thing is probably getting the timing right. Keep checking throughout the process how long you're going, and keep checking the colour. Just sort of take a little bit off and see what kind of colour it's going, and that should kind of guide you as to sort of how long you should keep it in for and when you should wash it off. So I will take you on to the steps. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So stay tuned for the actual tutorial. So we mixed everything up. By the way, if I'm keeping my head really still, it's because the colour's actually in my hair, so I'm like trying not to move if I look a bit like a statue or like a robot. First step is to put most of the colour and concentrate right on the ends of your hair, and then gradually in step 2 to bring it up a level so it fades really nicely and really kind of seamlessly. You want that really gradual, natural gradient effect, and then washing that off and then adding some more kind of nearer up to the top. And as you can see, I have quite short layers right here at the front, so we actually haven't put them in. But I'm just going to turn around and show you guys what we've done so far. And we have put foil around it just because the colour will take a lot better and develop a lot better and everything. Do wear old clothing and use an old towel and things like that. This is what it's looking like. It's just kind of messy, but still kept it at a sort of even level. I'm not going through step by step like putting the actual bleach on and everything because it's quite self-explanatory. I'm not a hairdresser and neither is my mum, so I just presume you guys all know what to do, and just read the instructions really. It comes with a huge set of instructions, and also kind of what hair type and things you are. So it will say like light brown, like medium brown, dark brown, and it will tell you guys the times and everything. But I think just to be on the safe side, keep checking. Some of you guys will know that I actually had this done professionally first, so I'm going to see how this compares to getting it done professionally and the technique that I did it before, because before we used a more sort of highlight technique. I will be back to show you guys the next sort of steps, and I'll keep a time on everything. It's 2:30 right now, and I'm going to time it and see how long it's going to be. That rhymed. Okay, so I've just literally washed the ends of my hair, and this is them. And now we're going to go up, probably up to around here with some more bleach, but you can see and how curly my hair is as well. I've just done the tips. So I'll be back to show you guys part 2 and how far we've gone up and everything. I look extremely dishevelled right now and like but as you can see now, this is how far we've gone up, and we actually, I always say we, and I am saying we throughout this video because I'm actually doing this with my mum. I do not trust myself at all to do this myself, and it is quite kind of foolproof. I'm in no way kind of able to do this on my own. You guys probably will be, but I'm telling you, if I do this on my own I will mess it up. So yeah, we're leaving the ends kind of a little bit because I don't want them to go really kind of orange, so we've left the ends, but I'm just kind of doing this sort of area, but I'm not leaving it in that long at all. Gosh, can you see how curly my hair is? I don't lie when I say my hair is curly. So yeah, this is how high I've gone up. Obviously if your hair's longer or shorter or whatever, my robot head, kind of figure out how high you want it to be and everything. But I'm probably going to go wash this off now because it's been on for about 10 minutes. It's actually taking not that long at all compared to what I thought it would take. So yeah, I will come back with the finished result. So I hope that helped some of you guys out who wanted to know how I DIY ombred my hair. Like I said, I did used to have ombre hair professionally done, and I'm still kind of unsure as to whether I prefer this way or the other way. This is a little bit more kind of gradient, whereas before it was kind of a bit more blonde throughout, because we had used a sort of highlighting technique where I didn't take every single strand. I hope that makes sense when I say every single strand, as in we literally highlighted the ends of my hair. I think I will be having ombre hair for a long time to come. I had my last sort of ombre hair for about 6 months, maybe 5 months, 5.5 months, so needless to say is I do really love it. Tell me if you guys are going to try it out and send me pictures if you can, and video responses if you want to, if you decide to sort of film yourselves doing it. I would love to know your techniques. Oh yeah, also, for those of you who have had ombre hair, like me, and want to redo it, I have cut my hair probably twice since I've had it done, since I had it done previously, and I've only just retouched it, so that is, again, 5 to 6 months of having it and not retouching it. So it's your own hair, you will know when you want it retouched. I will see you all soon, I love you all, and bye.